Hello everyone, in this video let us take a look at how to plan non-working days in your portfolio at the plan level. So in the previous video we were talking about how to take a look at the capacity report, and we spent some time looking at different ways in which you can take a look at the capacity. In this video, let us discuss how to configure plan-wide non-working days. We will also take a look at how this will impact the schedule when you are working on your portfolio planning. And at the same time, we will also take a look at can we do it in the new improved interface. So basically, is it possible to have non-working days at the plan level? We know that we can't do that at the team level, but maybe there is a possibility. So let us see if it is possible in the new improved interface. So if I log into my Jira instance, and if I take a look at my plan here, we of course have the option to basically configure the non-working days when we are looking at a team. And when you go to a specific team member, you can configure the availability of the global availability of that team member. You can have absence, you can have team specific availability for that particular resource. And this is great because based on their availability, the work will be scheduled and the work will be planned. So this is really important for a plan to work, which is of course more realistic in nature. Now, is it possible that you exclude certain days from your plan where you don't really want any scheduling to be done? So yes, it is possible in the live plan, and I did mention it, I believe, if I'm not wrong, when I made a video on configurations of a portfolio for Jira in the beginning, but let us spend a bit more time on it. So when you are working on your live plan, you can configure your plan and you can go to the working hours and days. And when you click on it, you can see here that you have the option to configure the working hours. You have the option to define your work week, and you have the option here to configure your non-working days. Now, you can of course configure different non-working days, but just to give you an example how it looks like, let us say we have a long break. I hope it doesn't happen in reality, but if we have a long break all the way till September, although these days we know that it is something not unusual, but when you have these long non-working days, if you go back to the plan, right now this is the plan where you have some initiatives planned in April and May, then June, July, and August and September. But if I click on calculate button, let us see what happens. So now you can see that everything is happening after September, and this is happening because we have this huge gap of non-working days, and in reality this is something that will never happen, hopefully. But the whole point here that you can do that if you want some non-working days to be captured in your plan at the plan level, you can configure it. So if I click on the calculate button again, after removing those dates, those dates where you have nothing in schedule, you don't really want anything to be scheduled, you can configure it. So this is really good, but can we do it in the new improved interface? In the new improved interface, as we all know that there is no option to configure the individual capacity for teams. So when you configure the teams, you don't really have the option here to define the capacity of team members. But if you take a look at the configuration option of your plan, let us see if we have anything. So there is nothing here in the scheduling. There is an option to take a look at different save views. We have issue sources, custom fields, permissions, scenarios, and planning interface. So no, it is not possible in the new improved interface to have um, those non-working days that you may want to configure. So if you have been following my videos, I'm sure we have been looking at different things that you can do with the live plan and also the improved interface. And I hope by now, if you have been following these videos, I hope by now you um have a good understanding of whether to use the live plan or the new improved interface. The new improved interface uh, will get, I hope more features from Atlassian because it is a bit lightweight, but of course it has some advantages when it comes to planning the work and you have more control. But my job here is to give you both the options so you can choose which one works best for you. So in the next video, we will take a look at the option to rank your issues when you are working with the live plan and also the improved interface. And I wanted to create a separate video on this topic because the way ranking works in Jira uh, is something that we all know how it works. It is nothing but a rank that will decide the order of the issues when you're looking at, let us say, your board. And rank is a global field. So whenever you update a rank, if that particular issue is used maybe somewhere else, it will be also updated there. Now, when you're working with portfolio, you need to know that this works slightly differently in portfolio, especially in the life plan and also the new improved interface. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.